all I heard was her yelling from the front lobby, "Oh my God, I traveled 2 hours to get here. I've been sitting here for an hour and da 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 da." I don't want nobody else but you. There's nothing I won't do, baby. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know you're probably wondering what is going on with the background. So I think I have officially decided that I want to film in our office area, kind of like gaming room, filming room, well now filming room. And with that being said, with the office area, it's just, I don't know, a lot better. On the other side of the building, well, the other side of the apartment where my bedroom is, we really get the best light during sunrise. So that's like really early in the morning at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., probably all the way to 9 a.m. Sorry guys, please bear with me if you hear any cars honking or whatever outside. It is really hot in here, so I had to crack open the window, and literally right across the street is a car dealership. So yeah, I don't think it should be too bad, but just bear with me if you hear any noises like that. But anyways, like I was saying, the other side of the building, sunrise is the best. That's when I get the most light, but respectfully, not waking up that early to record. And on this side of the building, we really have like the best lighting the rest of the day. So like afternoon all the way till sunset. That's all me. So yeah, I think this might be my new official background for now. I think even though this low-key does not match my aesthetic, I guess, I'm not complaining. I think I'm happy with this background, at least for now. But don't be surprised if the next video you see me like in the bathroom or something, I don't know. And lastly, before we get into the video guys, I wanted to let you guys know, I can't like grab it now because it's connected, but when I tell you I am invested in this YouTube journey, I'm not playing no games, okay? When I first started, I got my camera, boom, starting the journey, it's great, right? Then I tried that, like one of those like TikTok microphones from my Truth or Drink video, and as you guys heard, the audio was horrible. So I ended up investing in a mic, so I hope the sound is a little bit better. I'm pretty sure I used it in my last video as well. I'm pretty sure you guys could hear the difference. So let me know what you think of that. So now this time around, I have officially invested in the new MacBook Pro, okay? I dropped a pretty penny on that thing. Just letting you guys know I am invested in this now, okay? And we're gonna be, I guess, moving forward from here. So yeah, and on top of that, you know, I'm also trying to upgrade my editing softwares and everything like that. So I most likely will be using it on this video, and yeah, you'll just see the upgrade and the advancements from here on out. And yeah, I hope that is like some incentive for you guys to stick around and subscribe and just enjoy my content. But other than that, let's just jump right into the video. Okay, so today, right, we're gonna do something a little different. This definitely is a lash related content, but this time around, I'm going to be answering questions that my personal clients asked me. There's gonna be some juicy questions, and then there's possibly gonna be some like regular everyday questions, but all right, first I gotta find them. Let's see. Okay. Question number one, we're gonna start off real nice and easy. She said, are lashes okay with, are lashes okay for people who wear contacts? Absolutely, yes. One thing I can say is I would not recommend going into your appointment and getting serviced with your contacts on. I'll be honest, I personally don't see why. I've seen videos of contacts drying out and things like that when it's exposed to glue, but it's always been videos of like contacts basically like out in the air, not in someone's eye, like out on a desk, exposed to air, drying out next to a glue drop, when realistically, I mean, if the glue drop was there or not, it would have dried out anyways. And then on top of that, I've never heard of any cases where someone had an issue with contacts and eyelash extensions, but don't take my word for that. I would always say play it safe, listen to your lash tech or your esthetician's policies and guidelines and just follow suit to play it safe, because you never know. But yeah, contacts are definitely safe. If you want to go get your lashes done, just make sure you pop those out before you get serviced. And depending on your technician, at least according to me, right, I do not let my clients get up unless their lashes are fully dry. So once you're up and your lashes are dry, I have clients that go straight into the bathroom and pop their contacts back in and then continue on with their day. So moral of the story is, yes, your contacts are safe. Next question is from my friend that you've seen in my last vlog, Chevy. He asked, has a client ever been flirtatious or attempted to be seductive? Not that I can think of. I definitely have like a few clients here and there that like will overly, I don't want to say compliment me, but they were like, how you doing, sexy? Or, you know, things like that. I don't know, maybe I'm like possibly reading into it too much, but I've had clients that were just extremely friendly and touchy-feely, but I wouldn't say it was anything seductive. If I'm being honest, the closest thing that I've had to anything like that was one client. We just kicked it off like instantly, and you know, I did her lashes, we were like texting, it was cool. And then we ended up going out together one night, and I'm not gonna get into too many details, but it was just extra friendly and flirty and touchy, and yeah, that's, I mean, that's really about it. As far as like I could remember, nothing crazy, no. I think we keep it pretty professional over here. Next question, how did they treat you when you first started out? More positive or more haters? When I first started out, actually, I let it be known that I was a beginner. I basically like spilled all the beans. I said I was a beginner. I'm testing out products, and I just made sure, you know, everything was clear. I explained myself as best as I can, so everyone kind of knew what to expect. And on top of that, I wasn't charging crazy prices. I was doing people for free and, you know, for model prices and things like that. So I mean, for the most part, you really can't complain too much. Definitely no haters. If there were any haters, I was not aware of that, but I would absolutely say it was mainly positivity. I feel like if anything now, there could be maybe a couple haters in there, but I'm not focused on that. Okay, so I have another question. I actually have two different questions from two different folks, but it basically like falls in the same category. She asked, have I ever had someone whose breath stank? And then my other client asked, did you ever have any stinky clients? So I'll start with the stinky clients. So I'm assuming like just stinky, I guess. Yes, right? But pay you mind, I'm gonna be speaking on this, but pay you mind, none of this bothers me. I feel like I'm very used to it now. I understand people go through different things, whether that is like, let's just say depression. You know, a lot of people go through different things, so I'm never judging. But at the same time, of course, it does happen. I have clients that come to me straight from the gym, super sweaty, super stinky, but hey, like, you know, it is what it is. It doesn't bother me that much. And also, speaking of stinky clients, I have a lot of clients that are potheads. And I noticed that, honestly, a lot of you guys like to smoke before your lash appointment. So when you guys come in, you definitely are stinky, not in a bad way, but you know, when the weed is loud, it's definitely stinky. And I don't know, in a way it's kind of comforting. I'm definitely used to it, but yeah, I've definitely had a lot of stinky clients, if you want to put it that way. So the next one was, have I ever had anyone whose breath stank? Okay, I don't even know if I should say, but I did have a client, it was a long time ago, right? Okay, F it. I'm just gonna speak on it, whatever. But it's not like it was like back in the day, not back in the day, but it was like a little after COVID, right? When everyone was still wearing masks. And her favorite mask to wear was one of those like big, bulky fabric masks with like the plastic over it, to the point where you can see like the bacteria and the humidity in the mask kind of like building up. It was a lot. It was like a lot of heat going on or whatever. It wasn't the case where she had like a natural stinky breath where it's like, oh, you have halitosis, you should probably see like somebody about that. It was the case where, for example, it was just one of those cases where maybe every time she scheduled an appointment with me, right, she found her favorite sandwich spot around the corner and decided to grab like the biggest, onioniest sandwich she could, maybe while she was waiting for her appointment before she came in to me. And the thing is too, she always like apologized. She's like, I'm sorry if my breath stinks. I just had a panini or something like that. I don't know, but whatever she ate definitely was high in onions. And you know, I'm once again, I am very used to, you know, smells and things like that. And one thing I just do is kind of pray through it. And the thing is too, I also do this thing where I kind of match up our breathing. So when they're breathing out, I'm breathing out. When they're breathing in, I'm breathing in. And I kind of have to keep that flow going while I'm working. And it low-key is very, I don't want to say it's hard, but it definitely is. It takes talent, honestly, like to honestly, yeah. Sorry guys, I was rudely interrupted, but it's okay. I don't know where I left off, but moral of the story is, yes, I had stinky breath clients. I've had stinky clients. I've had stinky breath. I've been stinky. We all have our moments. It's happened. It is what it is. I would take a stinky client any day over no client. All right, I know the setup is like all wonky now because I just moved, but whatever. Next question, let's see. Ooh. Who is your worst client? Okay, so I don't have any specific, who was my worst client? I mean, there was one time I had a girl, right? She wanted to come in early. She said she was traveling from 2 hours away. Cool, but she ended up arriving really, really early. I think like probably 45 minutes early, right? And the thing is about me, right? If you guys are late, obviously I'm charging $10. If I take you guys in late, I will take off money off your service depending on how late I take you. I'm always willing to accommodate, but in this case, hold on, someone texted me. Okay, when you get that one text. Okay, anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so anyways, I'm always willing to accommodate. I'll be honest, I'm not like forward in saying that to clients because I kind of want everything to flow and be genuine. Like if things are running late, I'll be like, hey, I may need an extra 10 minutes or I may need an extra 5 minutes. Please bear with me, da-da-da. Let's say the time is going to 10 minutes. I'll be like, hey, finishing up right now, I will be sure to accommodate you, or I'll be sure to adjust your price. And everyone is typically like amazed with that. Not amazed with that, but they're typically like okay with it. Like everyone is typically accepting of that. That's what I meant to say. So this one client, she ended up coming in super, super early. And I think she was probably waiting there close to an hour, right? I was revising my client's lashes. And the thing is too, the client that I had at the time, hi Nora, she is just very, very sweet. Like we talk a lot. She's like also a fellow Haitian. So it's always just amazing. And the time was running over 5 minutes, right? And of course, you know, I told her, I'm like, hey, I'll be right with you. Just give me a couple minutes, right? The time was running, I think it was like 5 minutes at that point. And then all I heard was her yelling from the front lobby, oh my God, I traveled 2 hours to get here. I've been sitting here for an hour and da-da-da-da-da. And she was just basically going off, right? And I'm like, I had to come out. Even my client at the time was like, no, we're good. Good luck with her. I will see you next time. So yeah, that was just a little crazy. She was like throwing a whole fit and I'm like, hey, like, I'm sorry, you came super, super early. So I understand maybe sitting here that long is like agitating to you, but you know, it's only been 8 minutes. I'm always willing to accommodate. I don't remember exactly what happened, but it was just a mess. And when she came in, the energy was so off and so still almost. Like typically when I'm doing people's lashes, it's like a warm energy and I don't know, just a normal energy. But when she came in, it just felt like coldness in the air. I don't know how to explain it. I'm probably being dramatic. Yeah, and then on top of that, when I shut down, I don't speak as much. My clients know that I'm very friendly. I just went in and did her lashes. And of course I did a great job. She loved the lashes, but then even afterwards she spazzed on me saying, you didn't even guide me through what you were doing, and this is poor customer service skills and blah, 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 whatever. So it was like a whole shebang. And respectfully, I get what she was saying because I shut down at that point and I wasn't going above and beyond like I usually do. And I mean, it is what it is. I lost a client that day, and respectfully, I would always prefer to lose someone who doesn't really sit right with my spirit, I guess, before I kind of keep on accepting you into my space. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was that. I don't really want to say she was my worst client, but that definitely was just one of the most nerve-wracking situations that I've had to deal with. Thankfully, because yeah, I would take that over anything crazier happening any day. So yeah. All right, next question. Client pet peeves. So I'm sorry if I'm like bouncing like this. It's just like a habit. But one of my client pet peeves is definitely just not following the policy. I'll be honest. I have, in the confirmation, I had thorough instructions on how to find me. Like, there's a very distinct shop next to me that I say that I am next to. If you did not read the confirmation, it's obvious that you're gonna get confused on where to find me. So that is one huge pet peeve of mine. If you cannot find me, then I just know that you didn't read the confirmation. Because the ones that find me and say, hey, I'm outside, I'm at the door, whatever the case may be, I know they've read it thoroughly and, you know, just did what they needed to do. The ones that get lost and, you know, me having, while I'm working on a client and having to also guide you on how to find me, it's very, it's just very inconvenient sometimes. It really depends. Like if I'm free and I don't have a client at the time, I'm always, you know, ready to help and, you know, I'm there. But if I'm with the client, especially like finishing up, taking a payment, it can get a little funny sometimes. So I would say that is one huge pet peeve of mine. Another pet peeve, it's kind of a pet peeve, but not completely. I guess it's like people that come in with makeup, but then, you know, I completely get it. You're possibly coming from somewhere where you have the makeup on. You're probably going somewhere afterwards. I don't really like it because it is just extremely not only messy, but at the same time, it messes up retention like crazy. But I mean, respectfully, I think all my clients that come with makeup understand that. So at that point, it's really on you. I just really have to get through the messiness and kind of just work with that. But I mean, that's a slight pet peeve. It's not really much of a pet peeve anymore. Let's see, another pet peeve. Yeah, I think that's really about it. How much do you make in a day or a week? Okay, so this is so funny because I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but growing up, I've heard people always say like, you shouldn't discuss your finances, you shouldn't share that information and all this extra stuff. But it kind of hit me and I was like, why? I understand manifestation. I'm big on like keeping, you know, things to yourself. Sorry. I'm definitely big on keeping things to yourself, but at the same time, I'm also really big on what's meant for me is meant for me. And if I tell you my finances or not, that's not gonna stop me from growing and evolving. So I don't know, that's my stance on that. So I will definitely let you guys know that on a daily, on average, I can make on a day maybe 500. That is average. Just because it obviously fluctuates, I can have a day where I've never had a day where it was strictly only refills, and I've never had a day where it was strictly only full sets. But if it was strictly only refills, I would at least, and the thing is my schedule allows maybe 6 to 7 people. So if it was strictly refills, oh, and also this is speaking strictly on eyelashes. So we're not going to include microblading, brow services, nothing like that. So let's say it's a day solely with eyelash refills. I would be leaving with at least $400 that day. Now, if it was a day where it was solely new sets, I can be leaving with upwards towards maybe, and it depends on the set, you know, classic is cheaper, volume is more expensive. I can leave with, let me see, let me calculate real quick. Okay, so if it was a day with all full sets, I can leave with about $1,000 to $1,200. And as far as weekly, I mean, I guess you can do the math. So yeah, very, very grateful for the position I'm in, and it's only gonna get better from here. So yeah. Someone asked, would I recommend lashing? Absolutely. I feel like I would, it sounds cliche, but I would only recommend it if it truly is your passion, because, you know, there is the pros and cons, and some of the cons are really strong cons. And the cons that I mean is like not knowing, especially starting out, not knowing what some weeks will look like. You know, you can have a really good week one week, and then the next week it's probably dead quiet, you know? So I feel like when you're starting out and hustling through those hard times, that is very important. So if you feel like you're gonna give up and kind of, you know, steer directions, maybe it's not for you. But yeah, I think you have to be really dedicated. And you have to have great customer service skills. I feel like that is really huge. You're gonna have to be dealing with people and new people daily, weekly, monthly, all the time. It does get draining sometimes because sometimes, you know, I have my days where I don't want to speak and where I'm feeling extra quiet or I'm sleepy, but you're gonna have to kind of, you know, make your new clients feel comfortable and trust you. So if you have those people skills and you have that determination and, you know, marketing skills and promotion skills and all that stuff, that's marketing anyways. But yeah, and money management, all that stuff, yeah, it's for you. But I would always recommend it no matter what. Ooh, so someone asked, can I name some of my favorite clients? Sure. There's a lot, not to sound cliche, but you know, I love all of them. They're all my faves. But to name some off the top of my head, I know I'm gonna miss some. Excuse me, oh my god, sorry. I know I'm gonna miss some, but it's okay. Automatically off the top of my head, I would say Juliet is great. She's like an OG. She's been here for a minute. Tiffany is awesome. She's like family at this point. Whenever she comes, it doesn't feel like work, you know. It's always just great laughs and she's awesome. Who else? There's so many, but at the same time, it's hard to remember. Emily is really cool as well. She's just super chill and very flexible. Whenever, you know, if something happens, she's like, hey, like, don't worry about it. And then if it's vice versa, she can't come in. We're just like really flexible with each other. So I love that. Melissa is definitely one of my favorites. She always comes in with like goodies, if you know what I mean. So it's always a great time with her. And she's also just very, very sweet. I don't know. Let me check my schedule real quick. Maddie's cool. She's like super chill. We don't talk much, but it's always just like it's just always a good energy. That's the best I can say about that. Destiny is definitely one of my new favorites. I haven't had her for long, but she's like very picky, but at the same time, that's like kind of what I need. I've had her for maybe close to 6 months now, or maybe the past year, I don't know, but she really just tests me. Like she makes sure that everything is lined up, everything is perfect, and that has reflected on my work with my other clients. So she's definitely my favorite for that. Oh, Taisha is fire. She's also another, Taisha and Nora. They're also fellow Haitian clients, and it just laughs with them. And they just also seem like friends in a way, like really, really chill, really cool. Kayla Grant is really nice. She's one of my newer clients, but she's just like an angel. She's like an angel baby. She's just so sweet, and I can go on all day about her, but yeah, she's really, really, really sweet. Who else? Let me see if I can find one more person. Oh, Celine is really nice too. I probably only did her lashes, I think 2 or 3 times, but her energy is infectious, okay? She comes in with the biggest smile, the warmest smile, and you just can't help to love her. Like the first day I met her, it was like, yo, did I know you forever or what? Like, it's crazy. And she's amazing young lady. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at that for now. But when I say all you guys are my favorites, all of you guys are my favorites, period. Okay, damn. I don't know how many questions that was, but that is about it for this video. You know, hopefully, I don't know what the timing is looking like, but I hope it's nice and cute and short. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm wasting no time. I'm gonna film another video right after this. So hopefully you guys get 2 drops in 1 week. So yeah, what you can expect for my next video is another Lash Tech Reacts, and then after that one is gonna be a client confession. So please stay tuned for that. You're gonna wanna know the tea. So thank you again. It is Ariel Maya Ali. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will see you in the next video.